Dr. Karan Singh, Professor Manoj, members of the Governing Board, members of the International Advisory Council, Mr. Balabaskar, Secretary of the Aurobindo Foundation, fellow Aurobillians, dear friends, welcome to the Bharat Nivas, welcome to the auditorium for this talk by Dr. Karan Singh on Vedanta Today. We thank Dr. Karan Singh for giving us a talk tonight on this subject, and I would request Professor Manoj to say a few words, if you please.
Dr. Karan Singh ji, celebrities who have come from outside, members of the governing body and international council, and fellow seekers and friends. Well, it should be in fitness of things that the president should speak at the end of the talk. But our experience shows that once Dr. Karan Singh ji had concluded his talk, the audience needs an inner silence for some time. I am yet to come across a president who can improve upon that silence. Hence, whatever I have to say, I assure you it won't be long. I will say at the beginning. Well, the subject is Vedanta, and the speaker is Dr. Karan Singh. He will introduce the subject Vedanta, and he needs no introduction. So this is a reasonably safe strategy for me to escape. And you all will appreciate it, including myself, because you have come here to listen to him. But when I say he is well known, I have a little rider to it which comes to my mind. How much do we know him? Yes, I know him actually as a Yuvraj of the legendary Kashmir, President Sadar area governor, the youngest cabinet minister of the center, the first and the only prince to have surrendered the handsome privy purse and whatever he had received to make a charitable trust out of it. Nobody else has done it. Bharat Indian royalty, the solitary example of the kind. We know all these things, but for me, believe me, he has been the practical demonstration of a certain theory. I knew the theory, but I did not know. I had not got a proof of its clear justification of the theory. I believe in 1963 I joined the Sri Aurobindo Ashram. If I am not mistaken, the same year Dr. Saab's thesis, Prophet of Indian Nationalism, Sri Aurobindo, was published, I think by George Arnold, very prestigious publishers in those days in London. Of course, the Indian edition followed immediately. I happened to be one of the first readers of the book. I do not know how. The coincidence was that one of the few copies which had floated by that time, one of the few copies reached my hand. With great curiosity, I read it. My curiosity turned into amazement when I came to the end of the book. Academically, factually, rich in novelty, interpretation, the last few passages of the book vibrated with a kind of inner love for the subject Sri Aurobindo, which amazed me. I repeat, amazed me. Those of you who know the backdrop will not be amazed with my amazement. You see, he is the scion of the most illustrious royal family of the subcontinent. If you know the relationship which Maharajas had with the British government, colonial government, you will understand they are great friends and the freedom